For some time, I've wanted to put together some easy journal layouts and theme ideas that show my process for creating them in detail and not leaving you to work out what I've done because the video has been on fast forward. I plan to share techniques that have helped me improve and develop confidence in drawing and lettering. Hi, I'm Ruby from the Useful Journal. Like this video and subscribe to my channel for lots more journaling ideas. I love using Pinterest for ideas, and I've put together a board with all sorts of lettering that I use in my journal spreads. I've added a link to my board in the video description. For this video, I selected a few simple lettering designs so we can concentrate on lines and spacing. The first step on your page is to find the center. Visually, I find the easiest plan is to put your decoration in the middle of the page. You will see designs that are closer to the top, bottom or sides of the page, but it's trickier to get it looking balanced. When I'm planning spacing in the middle, I need to think not only about the lettering but any other decorative elements I'm adding to the page, like drawings or stickers. To make sure I get my spacing right, I work out that each letter will be 2 spaces wide and 3 spaces high, and I'll leave half a space between each letter. I write out my letters at the top to work out the middle point for each word, and then start drawing my letters from the middle of my page. This is so I can be sure the word will be centered on my page. I'm putting some decorative elements below my letters, so I start the middle word journal with the letter bases sitting 1 space above the center line. Another useful thing to remember about fonts is that the horizontal line, say on the A or the H or the bottom of the circle on the R, all should be about the same height. A good trick with letters that have curves or middle details is to draw the lines either side of the letter and then join them together. So if you're drawing a U, draw the straight upper parts of each side, spacing them 2 rows of dots apart, that is 1 centimetre apart. Then it's much easier to do the curved line at the bottom. The same with an N. Draw each side first so that you can get your spacing right, and then draw the connecting line in the middle. As you can see, I've been doing this for years now, and I still have to use my eraser to make corrections. When I really want to make it neat, I always do it in pencil first, then go over it with pen. For this lettering, I am just using a Pigma Micron pen. These pens are good because once they are dry, they aren't affected by water. So if you want to add details with water-based markers like Tombow dual brush pens or use watercolour paints, the ink won't spread. Simple lettering can look just as fancy as a more complicated design and is also useful when you don't want to draw focus from other decorative items on your page. Make sure to let the pen ink dry before erasing the pencil, and make sure you don't accidentally rub your hand over the letters and smudge them. You can see in my pen test that in this notebook, the ink takes only 2 seconds to dry. That is extremely unusual and it can take up to 20 seconds, so do be careful about smudging. Once you've written with your pen and the ink has dried, you can then erase the pencil. When I started out journaling, I had a few stickers, but you definitely collect more over time. I love using stickers because they save time and look amazing. I can now draw, but I still buy stickers that I know would take me a lot of time to recreate myself. This gorgeous little box has a collection of my loose stickers, some of which I've received free with larger orders. Sort through your stickers and test some by sitting them on your page and moving them around. This is harder to do when they're part of a larger sheet, but you could always cut around the sticker on the sticker sheet, leaving its backing on so you can see what it will look like in the space. Playing around with things you want to add to your page, whether it's stickers or paper, is really useful and helps you decide whether it's the aesthetic you're going for. In this one, I kind of mucked up centering the stickers across the page. My first attempt wasn't quite how I wanted it to look, and it didn't look like it was in the middle of the page. I also realised that to make my total design look centered vertically on the page, I needed to add a narrow element to the top of the page above the lettering. At the bottom, fortunately, the coffee cup peeled off again, but the square didn't. So I found another design element in the form of a sticker of some washi tape that looked good under the corner of the coffee cup and helped to balance it a bit more, and then another of those stickers looked good above my lettering. That's it. Just a very simple layout, but a few things to think about, including lettering choice, spacing of the whole design on your page, including lettering and images, spacing your letters apart, and a trick to help you get your letters all the same size. Thanks for following along. Like this video and subscribe to my channel so you get notified when I release the next demonstration, when I'm going to show you a simple weekly layout where we will try a different style of lettering with a simple design element that you can either draw or use paper cutouts to create. See ya.